I never thought a piece of cardboard would look this delicious. You might have built a gingerbread house sometime during the holidays, but this isn't your ordinary gingerbread house. It's actually made using cardboard, hot glue, white filler, and other crafting materials to create something that's more permanent. But that isn't the only thing. It's more than just a house, but an actual gingerbread village. And it has so many cute elements and details, but the best part is that it's going to a store window so that more people get to see this little magical wonderland.
This is the underwater queen, and they call her that because she can do the most insane dances underwater. Some people couldn't even believe that something like this is possible, so they accused her of using a green screen. But no, all of it is completely real, from being able to do the iconic moonwalking to other incredible dance challenges. And many of them are performed in heels, by the way. I can see how she truly lives up to her name.
This is proof that things aren't always what they seem. Sometimes a chessboard could be a key rack, a vase might appear self-explanatory, until you make it a wine holder, a plant pot statue turns into a gorgeous decorative lamp. I never even imagined things could be this versatile. Put with the right creativity and an open mind, you might be able to give an item another chance for a new purpose. So, which item surprised you the most? After this video of making miniature silly bands blew up, the company actually reached out and wanted her to send them more miniatures. And for those of you who are too young, silly bands used to be super popular bracelets that transform into different shapes until they were eventually banned in schools. But now that we're older, there are no rules against wearing them to our workplaces, so you can absolutely go wild. But let's go back to the subject. This is how it came out. So cute and nostalgic. This is the definition of trust the process. Because soon enough this cake pop will look exactly like our favorite Simpsons character. And speaking of, have you heard of the conspiracy theory that they predicted the future in many of their videos? Some of the most famous ones are that Donald Trump became president, or Lady Gaga's Super Bowl performance. But these are only the tip of the iceberg, as there are so many more. This is a rainbow eucalyptus tree. It might look like it's an ordinary tree that is artificially colored with some acrylic paints, but this isn't the case. That's just how it naturally grows. In some places, people also refer to it as a widowmaker, and that is because its branches fall can lead to accidents. But this was actually debunked, as this often happens with any tree that reaches a certain age. After making these unique dragon hats for several years, Shein decided to rip off her designs and started mass-producing them. Sadly, Shein is notorious for doing this, but they aren't the only culprits. The issue with doing it with crochet items is that they can't be made using a machine. They're all handmade, which means you will eventually get a poorly made product because they will do everything they can to cut corners. And when I say they, I don't mean the poor workers getting paid pennies, but the companies exploiting them for their work. If something appears too good to be true, it probably is.